メロメロコンメロン。meloncollieflaur です。Hello everyone. I am meloncollieflaur. And you know what today is? It's Watermelon Wednesday. SUIKA 水曜日だよ. Hello Milo. Con Melon. Hello Axer. Con Melon. I hope you guys are doing well today. We have made it to the middle of the week once again. Just a few more days until the weekend. So be it school or work, keep working. I believe in you. We got this. Everything should be fine. You've worked so hard, right? Ohayou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Watashi wa meloncollieflaur です。今日の配信はスイカゲームだよ。So, let's get started. The days go by. I translated my stuff to the Switch too. Oh, I'm sorry, transferred. Did it take long? And how does it feel? Cool. Only a couple of minutes and it feels great. I'm glad. That's not bad for like a transfer. I guess it's much better than when people were doing the transfer from like, was it old Nintendo 3DS to new? I don't remember. There was some sort of transfer thing that took a while, I think. Or maybe it was Wii to Wii U, I don't remember. I know that one took a while. I did my 3DS today. Really? What did you play? Also want to friend each other on Switch. Oh, let me think. So I don't have Switch Online. I end up borrowing my owners. Because they don't do like family plan or anything. They just do it like for themselves. And like only 2 people use the Switch anyway. And there's nothing against like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But It's your spook. Call Melon. Hope you're doing well today. It's been a while, huh? How am I? I'm pretty decent, I'd like to think, anyway. How are you? From what I've seen, though, I think the Switch 2 looks great. I don't think it's a bad upgrade, per se. Wow, that's kind of symmetrical, huh? I think that it's like a really great console, in terms of, I guess, how smooth it is. I know that there's been like a lot of beef about it, but then I realized other franchises also were selling like a new console at a high price as well. The one that I always go to is the, what is it, PlayStation 5 Pro, I think, which I don't really hear much about, interestingly enough. I hear more about the beef with Switch 2 than I do with the PlayStation 5 Pro. And my thing about it is that with the Pro, I'm surprised that they haven't come out with like PlayStation 6 yet instead. I just got the regular version and gonna get the other stuff on Saturday. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. I also wonder what games people are looking forward to. I think it's good for Nintendo games, but if you only get it for the Nintendo games, and if you think the future unannounced games might be great, because the PS5 Pro went through its course as kind of meh. It's not that great or a big increase. Oh, and Xbox also announced a handheld console of their own. Did they come up with a name with it yet? I'm kind of curious. And I'm actually surprised, all things considered. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to get a new console after so many years, because there is something that I think is called planned obsolescence, where the system starts slowing down at a specific period of time, which basically makes it where you need to get a new system anyway. This happens with cell phones all the time. Their handheld is just a ROG Ally with the Xbox branding. I'm not sure what does ROG mean. Well, the PS5 Pro is undoubtedly a better console, like it's an option and not the only way to get into that gen. Switch 2 only has one option and it's not super accessible to everyone. Like, you can get a PS5, but you don't have to get the Pro to play Pro exclusive games or anything like that, you know? Oh, that's a valid point. That is a valid point. The Xbox handheld looks clean low-key. PS5 Pro is better, but like what improvements? I don't recall any Pro exclusive games. All it is some changes and upgrades to games. Okay. So then that means that the PS5 Pro is more for people who don't have a PS5. Which I guess would have been a good idea at the time when the PS5 came out. And it was so difficult to get one for like a year, wasn't it? Like, it came out, people bought it, and then no one could get it for like a year, I think. That would have been like a good time, I guess, to roll out the Pro. All things considered. But that does make sense. Like, I guess it's kind of like getting the old Xbox 360 versus the new Xbox 360. You can still play 360 games. There weren't any like exclusivities. I know the name is the same, so it is technically just an improvement. But that's a good point. Yeah, Switch 2 stuff. It's kind of like the 3DS when they made some games specific to the new 3DS. And that was definitely a time where it was like the old 3DS, then the XL, then the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL and all that type of stuff too. I think the biggest increase is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Right, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That was a big one, yeah. And maybe Gran Turismo 7. It's been a while since I've heard about Gran Turismo. I played that when I was I played that series when I was very, very young. So that's kind of cool, actually. It came out in 2020 back when people couldn't go outside. Right. I guess that is true. Yeah, that is true. But it felt... The only equivalent I can think of where a console got scooped up so quickly and it was hard to get remakes was the Wii at the time. But then again, that was around winter season, I think. Closer to the new year. So it was the holiday season. PS5 Pro is for people that I guess want better performance. I don't know, at some point you have to realize 120 FPS for 1440p is already superb. You don't need 4K 120 FPS. Huh? Wait. At some point you have to realize 120 FPS 1440 is already superb. You don't need 4K 120. So do we want it or not want it then? But that's the thing, the better performance is not that worth it for the extra price tag. Biggest belief was that the Pro was made for people to trade in their PS5s to get that discount and get a midlife refresh. I guess it's kind of like cell phones then. Trade in the older model and get a price decrease for the newer model. But not many people bought in because very few games actually really benefited. But that's the thing too. I've heard that people bought PS5s back in the day, but there were barely any games for it. So it was basically a paperweight. So a lot of people were playing on their PS4s still. That's why I found that to be interesting. Because a lot of people would say that there were barely any games, but then they would try to roll out the 5 Pro. And I'm also not sure what most people are playing on PlayStation 5. Other than Rebirth. Maybe sports games? I think more people play sports games on PlayStation 5, and more people play like shooters on Xbox maybe? I'm just trying to get a good like visual, since there are reasonings for people to buy different consoles from different franchises. Obviously I play a lot of Nintendo, so you can kind of tell what I usually do. Nice. I'd say keep the old model because you never know how much value it can still have aftermarket. That's true too. Especially now, a lot of people are delving into their older consoles. Like the huge library that all of the games have. It does make you wonder, what is the actual reasoning for getting the newer system other than your older system may have some wear and tear, or things are loading slowly, or you've run out of space, and stuff like that. Because I think for most it would be the peer-to-peer connectivity, maybe. I think it's one of the reasons why people would always say, I hope like insert old game here gets ported to the Switch, even if those games were on the 3DS, which I think was the last thing that was out before the Switch. Because the 3DS library is huge. I mean, the DS is as well, but the 3DS is still pretty big and pretty good. The only thing is that it doesn't have official connectivity. Obviously people are still using them to connect with each other. People do the same thing with their Wii actually. But I still feel like that's the main reasoning as to why people would say they want the older games ported from the 3DS to the Switch. And now you can't really do physical anymore, because if you buy a Switch 2 cart, it's just gonna load something virtual. It just loads like I guess it has like a key to it. So I guess what's the real reason to even get the cart for Switch 2? And I'm not sure if, now that we have an update for the Switch 1 as well, I'm not sure if loading the older games would do the same virtual cart thing, to where it's just loading something digitally even though it's physical on the card itself. Better case? I guess so. PS5 basically had no exclusives. If I remember, there's like 13 exclusives. You can go on Wikipedia and the list wouldn't even fill your phone screen. Even though the inside art has a red cover on it, the spines have art on them now. Oh, okay. Ohayou gozaimasu. Hello, welcome, nice to see you. O genki desu ka? Genki Melon. Gokiken yo Melon. Excuse me. Shitsurei shimasu, Melon. But there's always been console wars. Anyway. But at a time where we do say that that money is, I guess, more difficult to obtain, which is why we do get pretty angry about prices and stuff, which is valid. It just makes me wonder. People love the meme from Super Paper Mario of the hamster wheel from Chapter 2. Do they? People like the what is it exactly? Like the meme itself. Just running on a wheel? Oh, my internet connection. It's dropping. It's coming back. That was odd. We are back. Please refresh. Yep, I'm actually running on the wheel to earn all the rubies instead of using Slim to get the save. Oh. How long does it actually take to obtain the right amount without putting in the passcodes? I wonder. I'm sure someone's done it. I'm sure it's somewhere on the internet. And I wonder if people as kids actually did it that way. Super Paper Mario does have a lot of padding after all. Someone has. Let's see. Wow. Talking about 11.5 hours. Huh. Then again, that was probably the tape a button method. Obviously. Glad the game doesn't crash, because you know it'll crash on like different occasions. Let's see. Also, do you remember all the pixel partners? Dudley, Cudgel, Slim, Piccolo, Dottie, Dashel, Fleep. I'm probably missing someone. And I guess Breadward. Melon. So basically it's possible to get Dash before chapter 2, and turns out his running speed doesn't affect the wheel. Oh no. Huh. Maybe that was an oversight then, or they didn't expect you to get Dashel so early. That could be the reasoning for that. I wonder if anyone's fixed that then, since there are different mods for Super Paper Mario. Or I wonder if that would affect any parameters if anyone did do that. Oh. I mean, the flip side pit opens up as soon as you get Peach and Boomer. Oh, I forgot Boomer. I forgot Boomer. And Thora. The iconic ones. Oh. Let's see. And that's not glitches. Oh, okay. I still need to do the pit. Debating on whether or not I should do the pit first or I should do the samurai guys. Cause I love the samurai guys, but I also love the pit as well. I think the pit is one of the greatest things added to Paper Mario in general. I think it adds value. It's like a labyrinth. Just make sure to talk to Merle in Flopside first. What happens? The side quest? What is the side quest though? I do need to do that though. Ah, 1465. Wow. And plus, if you ever need money, there's an Amazing Daisy in 5.2 in 3D where the old chunks file was. Was it always there, or is it only there after you complete it? Interesting. After you complete it? Oh. I see. Naruhodo Melon. And just have catch cards to catch it, and the cards sell for 300 coins each. Oh. Huh. I never even think about selling catch cards. That's a good point. I'm still surprised there was never like a collectible card game or trading card game for something like that. It is made by Intelligent Systems, and they did do the cipher thing for Fire Emblem, even though it was Japanese only, I think. Still would have been cool though. No cards for SPM, but cards for Mario Sports Superstars. Superstars. Which system is that? I didn't know they made cards for those. .3DS. 5 sports in 1 amiibo cards. Oh, that's my first time. Oh, because they're amiibo cards. Okay, that makes more sense. Wakatta Melon. Huh. That's the thing that I really miss though. I miss physical merchandise. Like tote bags and carrying cases and exclusive, I guess, game downloads. I miss a lot of that stuff. Pokemon TCG app. Yeah, wait, is that not Pokemon Pocket? Isn't that the thing that a lot of people are like really into now? I think. Which is way cheaper than actually getting physical cards at this moment, because I know people are doing that too. So much so that they're getting like cards from different regions, but it might also be because some cards are only printed in certain regions, which is very interesting, or languages rather. Yes, buying digital cards. Not real money, right? Or is it just like an in-game gacha thing? It might actually be real money, which scares me. But if it's gacha, it's gacha, right? I mean, it can be real money if people want more. So it is that type then. It's like the 3DS bunny all over again. That everyone loved so much. And again, I guess it's better than Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. You have the option in that case, I think. Or maybe you don't use real money in that game. I don't remember. Last convention I got a Melo and Lena tag team card. Nice. Like, you found it or someone reserved it for you? Oh, you bought it. Okay, okay. I hope it didn't cost too much. Oh. Melon, melon. Oh. Oh. Okay. Nice. Oh. Also, apparently the Switch 2 is crashing Pikmin 3 Deluxe when people try and play it. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of bugs that are going to need to be worked out. Apparently there was this thing that was happening before an update for the Switch 2 controllers where if the controllers were on the system not being charged, it would drain them faster or something. A lot of stuff going on. Which probably feeds a lot of the people who are very anti-Switch 2 anyway. Which, yes, there are a lot of videos on the matter. Because the first thing people go is, see guys, the Switch 2 is bad. Why are you getting it? I told you so type situation. But like with anything, people have to work out the bugs. But it does feel like the consumers have become the beta testers. It's very odd. We do live in an era where things get fixed through updates though. I don't really know what's happening anymore though. Oh. Especially back in 2022 Gen 9 Pokemon. 2022. Sword and Shield or Scarlet Violet? Or both? Oh, you said 9, so Scarlet Violet. Yeah, frame rates are not great. That's something that I can't admit. So nice of them to do a free update on that. Ah, 1789. Why? A lot of people are saying it's one of the best Pokemon games on the Switch too. It is, actually. I mean, how many Pokemon games are on the Switch too? There's like... Well, I mean, how many are on the Switch in general? There's like 6, right? Or 7? Do we count Mystery Dungeon? Actually, there's like 9, I think. We're not counting that Pokemon Minecraft thing. I'm not sure what that is. I didn't know that was a thing. And why aren't we? I didn't know that was a thing. There's a Pokemon Minecraft? I had no idea. I know that they did like a Super Mario version of Minecraft for Wii U, but I didn't know they did a Pokemon one. We are not counting that one. Pokemon Quest on Switch. Yeah, I didn't know about it. I had no idea. I guess I'm safe to assume it was bad then, since no one talks about it, because I didn't even know about it. Which is upsetting, actually. I was someone who used to play... What was the one they had on 3DS? I used to play Pokemon Shuffle. A lot on the 3DS. Before it turned weird. Oh. Apparently China kept getting updates for the game because it was popular over there. Oh, they were showing favoritism. I think it's more of demand. Oh. Naruhodo Melon. Let me think though. There's Let's Go, BDSP, Legends, Sword Shield, Scarlet Violet. I guess Mr. Dungeon does count, like Mr. Dungeon DX, I think. There's a lot of them. Pokemon Home. I mean, it's a storage system. I guess it counts? It counts as much as the one on 3DS, I guess. I guess so. We count Box as a game. Well, Box can be a game though, no? Or at least you can play your game on Box, yeah? Even Channel is a thing. But like Home is more of a transfer system, yeah? Only if you have Ruby or Sapphire. Wait, Fire and Leaf Green don't work? Or Emerald? Interesting. Well, I guess that makes sense based on the title. Much like how Battle Revolution didn't really make an update for Platinum for the new Rotom forms or Shaman and stuff like that. I think the only like update thing they did was for Japan with Pokemon Ranch, I think. There's Rainstorm. has cool climatic music during the rain, while Ruby's is just creepy with everything drying up. Huh? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I had to think about that for a second. Yeah. The downpour versus the drought. Also how Courtney only battles you in Ruby. Courtney. I guess I wouldn't know because I think I ended up borrowing Ruby from somebody or trading. I think I traded a game for Ruby. I think I had Yoshi's Island or something for Game Boy Advance, and I think I traded that for Ruby. But I have no idea what that game is. Team Magma admin. Oh, right. Okay. Interesting, okay. For some reason my thought went to like Tabitha. Let's see. Wah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about Courtney. Well. Okay. I keep thinking, what if a Pokemon region was based on Ireland? It's more than likely to happen, all things considered. We did get Scotland for Sword and Shield, yeah? I think so, anyway. Scotland is part of the UK. I see. Huh. Melon. Okay. Not too bad. It's so funny to me how there's a Pokemon Center all the way south of Japan on some islands. Yeah, there's like a Pokemon Center in Japan, and there's like a Pokemon Center I think in New York or something like that. I think it is very interesting that they ended up being a real place in real life. UK has one in London. How many Pokemon centers are there in the world in total? Wow. None in Europe? I wonder why. I wonder what determines, like, I guess, maybe it's demand. Maybe demand is what determines whether or not something gets built, right? Demand or necessity, maybe? Can we do it versus should we do it? I'm not entirely sure. Wow, 1933, I almost hit 2000. Bleh. Callus and Paldea are literally based on France and Spain. Yeah, they are. Actually. Indeed, so New Nova is based on the United States. Well. So yes, there's definitely Pokemon fans in Europe. Then I wonder why they don't have a Pokemon Center. Though, wasn't there like a time where Europe wasn't getting a lot of Nintendo stuff? For like a long period of time? Or there were like the huge delays that they weren't getting certain things for a while. And I don't know why that was the case at the time either. I don't know if there were like development issues or bad ties or confusion with like multi-language stuff. I have no idea. I think it was just the odd game or two like Mario RPG or Mario Sluggers. That's interesting. Wow. Oh, nice. Since back then, translating every bit of dialogue took a lot of time. Indeed, so that's what I kind of figured as well. We did get Tingle's Review Adventure on DS though. You did actually. Tingle got like, what, 2 games I think on DS? I think you guys got Hamtaro 4 as well, or was it 5? It was the second Hamtaro Game Boy Advance game. Because it got canceled in the US or North America. One is exclusive to Europe. Right. Is that the Rupee Land game? Oh, that is Rupee Land. And then there's another one. Wii Chess was also exclusive. Yeah. So yeah, there were a lot of like Europe exclusives later. Is Wii Chess good? I'm bad at chess. Trying to remember this one PS1 game that came to Europe and Japan. What genre? Oh, Vibravan. Oh, it's the like a rhythm game. What? The gimmick is it takes so little space that you can remove the disc. Place a music CD in, and the game will make a level based on that CD with the music. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I'm pretty sure I've heard of it before, but I didn't know exactly how that worked. Simple but charming. Do you have it? What? Nah, I mostly collect Nintendo stuff as well. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Wow. Finally made it to 2,000 though. Wow. Thoughts on square melons? They definitely look different from what I'm used to, but I think it's intriguing. You get so used to like a certain shape when you think of a certain thing, and then you'll learn that people do different things in different places. Also kind of like how bottles are more square instead of round as well in Japan, I think. It does make you wonder though, like why that is the case. Maybe stability. But the thing is, I don't know if the like watermelons are grown square or if there's like a specific thing that they do. Some people grow them like that. Okay. Because I know it's like very common in Japan. I think it's cool though. They put a plastic square around them while they're small so they grow into the shape. Oh, okay, so like a liquid then. Okay. What? Also wild to think tomorrow will be a week since the Switch 2 came out. Really? I don't think I'm sorry. I don't think it's like that unbelievable. Though it does remind me of a time when X and Y first got released. I remember people getting the game on like day one, but I ended up ordering mine online, so I ended up getting mine like the next week instead. Because I think they released it like where I live. I think they released it on like a Friday or a Thursday. I don't remember. But since I ordered mine online, I was getting it the next week. And I was basically dying to play it at the time. But then again, I guess people were waiting for the Switch 2. I mean, they did announce it for June 5th, and that was during what, the month of April, or was it March when they announced it? I don't remember now. Or maybe it was February. I really don't remember. I should know this. They made such a big deal about X and Y being the first mainline games to come out at the same time everywhere. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was the worldwide thing. X and Y was the first, I think the first Pokemon games to do that, yeah. Wow. I'm still kind of sad though that a lot of people don't really like some of the games because it went from sprites to models or from 2D to 3D. I mean, everything has charm. It's just funny how we'll let like one or two things be a deciding factor of not liking a thing. Like, Pokemon was never really meant to be difficult. It was just meant to be fun. I mean, if they stayed 2D, people would have complained eventually. They probably would have complained at designs feeling like older games again or something. Because I think that was like a big thing that people were talking about with Gen 5. They were saying it was like redone Gen 1 or something in terms of designs. But each region was supposed to kind of be like that. Each region was going to have a Rattata or a Pidgey of some sort, or like a Magnemite maybe, for the region, because that's the region. Yet imagine basically the game setting place all at the same time in a different region. Just imagine it that way, I guess, and it would make more sense. You know, like a regional bird, a regional dog, and stuff like that. As opposed to forms. I mean, forms are a different story, obviously. And if they want challenge, we got ROM hacks, and every region gotta have their iconic dragon. Yeah, at least I think so. Well, see, the ROM hacks obviously are unofficial. But I was never really a fan of games being made to be difficult on purpose. Yes, I know. We do like challenges. I don't think there's anything wrong with a challenge. But it just seems very weird to complain that a game is too easy. Because maybe that means that you're too good, which, I mean, is pretty good, I guess. Or it's not for you, I suppose. But you would be surprised. Some of the easiest games out there can be a challenge for others. Mario Mon is actually a cool ROM hack. Getting Over It comes to mind. Yeah, Getting Over It is a challenging game that some people find to be very easy. It's mechanics based, so once you understand the mechanics, it becomes easier. It's all about learning things. If you play a game for a while, it may become easier for you, and then you may become bored of it. I feel like that's with anything, with any game. Even with Tetris, more than likely, right? Imagine if we were still doing Texas without holding. Which obviously you still can do if you play like some of the older ones. 12:43. And the rage rate? Yeah, that was the main point of that game, actually. Blah. So these are my scores for today. They're not the best, but we had decent conversation. That's all that really matters, right? But yeah, I don't know. I just say if you enjoy games and genres, 2000's still good. Yeah. If you enjoy the games and genres, then don't let anyone take that from you. There's always going to be a pro and a con. No game is perfect. Period. So, if you like the type of style of game or genre, then that's good. And I don't think anyone should fight anyone because of it either. But mite kurete arigato, kite kurete arigato. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope this was nice to listen to. I still have 2 games that I need to get back to. Cute. Super Paper Mario and Pokemon. I enjoyed it, Kali. And Super Paper Mario. Oh yeah, Super Paper Mario, yeah. But I'm meloncollieflaur. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening. And I will catch you guys next time. Oh. Bye bye. Oh, it's Melon.